we started with a simple endpoint or route hello. So route is just simply when you have your web address / your endpoint. So we're just simply calling hello, and then we will respond with message hello world. So I put in that values before we started, so I don't need to look at me just pressing enter. So let's call it, and that's our hello world. Server is running here on the separate terminal window, so you don't need to feel very, I'm just returning simple JSON. But look, obviously that's one. Now when I look around, because I am around Reddit and Discord quite a lot, I constantly see people asking, oh, I have Active Directory, how can I query users? How can I ask people to query users? It's just users seems to be the thing that is very popular. And that makes sense, of querying sorts of data. So what I have a simple JSON file that kind of mimics what we would have in AD with a couple of users, just some basic fields. So what another tab will do, called users, if I don't specify any parameters, any query, so when you do a question mark, my query name, it will return all of them. If I will specify ask for specific user, in that case, it will then return me that specific user. So what is my examples? So first of all the users. That's my 2 users, and now I will go for the query pointer of user, single user. I could obviously also do post and post JSON file, if that would be the thing. And I got one more. Quite often, I'm not API developer, but I've seen that when a user has an ID or object has certain ID, I can go query my endpoint / the actual ID of the user. I don't even know how it's actually properly called, but that's the thing. So we got the same thing here. So we call users, and as we can see here, colon user ID. So code server will know back on the backend that I'm actually querying on that endpoint. So we have asking for user number 2. We have user number 2. That's okay. That's backend. And although it is kind of cool to have the ability to do this on the server, with things like Azure Functions or Lambda Functions, we could really do that for a while, to just have a PowerShell endpoint. So then I take my scripts, put them in the cloud, and I have my data. So I think the real power of code, or really where it adds value, is when we start writing frontend, when we declare our frontend in PowerShell. So let's get to the actual frontend part, which is, I think, fun.